Scorpio, what's going on? Welcome to Scorp Queen Intuition. Welcome back if you are here with me again, guys. Let's see what's going on with you. Let's tap into your energy. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus placements in Scorpio, as well as cross watchers. Just make sure you apply how it resonates, okay? Well, your card, yo, just didn't waste no time. You have secluded, separation, reflecting, soul searching. Okay, so this, we're going to clarify each one of these. It could be your energy, it could be someone else's energy. Okay, love message. Oh, shady. Okay. Divine masculine. Round and round, triggers, cycles, lessons. All right. Okay, love child. All right. So let's clarify. Let's see what's going on. Secluded, separation, reflecting, soul searching. So you could have been, pulling back for a while, or you're pulling back from someone. You could be deciding not to respond to someone's messages. Okay. Maybe you've been kind of, just reflect on a lot here on your own, or someone you have pulled back from, that you're secluding yourself from, maybe they're doing some soul searching. I do feel like this person wants to reach out to you, but you could feel like this is like a shady individual, or you don't know if you can trust it, or you feel like this person is wearing a mask, or they only say certain things in messages because they're wearing a mask. I don't know. All right, let's see. Why secluded here? Six of Pentacles. And the Seven of Pentacles. And the Queen of Swords. Okay, so you guys cut somebody off that you feel like could have been wasting your time. Okay, they obviously was not trying to give you more or give you anything to really work with. I feel like maybe you wanted like equal give and take, but you felt like, I don't know, maybe you could have also felt like someone kept you around for their benefit. So you're pulling back. You've been given something enough time here. You may be ready to cut something off. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy here. Or you're to a place where you're ready to have a real direct conversation about somebody, with somebody about where something is going, okay? Or else you're ready to kind of cut it out of your life, right? It's like you're trying to make a decision here if something is worth your time. You've been reflecting on it, but maybe you want to talk to this person before, you really figure out what you want to do here, okay? Love message. Why is love message here? Who's this love message from? Page of Cups, Pisces energy. So you definitely may receive some sort of flirty text, flirty communication from somebody. Maybe somebody just expressing to you how you feel, how they feel. Sorry, it could be another Scorpio. It could be somebody that something has maybe ended, but they want to revive it again, okay? They want to revive it again. They want to... they don't want it to die. They want it to transform. So you could be having someone that you thought something was over that may be reaching out to you with the Page of Cups here. Oh, Six of Wands. The Devil in the reverse could be a Capricorn. This is someone that, maybe this is the person that's been reflecting, okay? That you've given some time. You've given them some time to think. You pull back because you felt like, it's like, what are we doing here? Where's this going? It's like we're kind of in this place where it's not really moving. So, or you feel like you're having to beg this person for something, or it's not really hitting, so you're pulling back. Look, this is somebody has an offer. Page of Pentacles. Maybe they want to express their love, or you're trying to get someone to express their love. Queen of Swords here again. Oh, she keeps been at. It's like, you're not playing with someone. It's like you want some answers here. Judgment in the reverse. There's somebody that could want a second chance, but like I said, you're really reflecting on it if you should even give this a second chance or if you should take someone serious here, okay? There's judgment. Definitely could be another Scorpio again. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius here at the bottom. Why shady here? Maybe you just feel like somebody's shady or they're, you know, you don't know whether you can trust this person through text message. So maybe you need to have this face-to-face conversation with somebody. Okay, shady. 3 of Cups. You might have a shady person that want to reconcile with you. Now, this could be, the Lovers in the reverse could be a Gemini. The Emperor here, Aries. Okay. You could have multiple people that wants to kind of rekindle a connection, friendship, relationship here, however it is. But if they were shady in the past, like you said, you've secluded, if you feel like you've had to seclude yourself from certain people because they were wasting your time, be mindful these same shady people are going to be coming back. They're round and round. That's the cycle again. Here they're coming back. We are in retrograde. So be prepared for these love messages. Be prepared for people to reach out, try to rekindle situations. But like I said, be mindful of these people because they have masks on, okay? You're not, maybe they haven't changed. Some of them haven't changed, you know, but that's what you have to discern, okay? If this is worth you even going back to after separation and reflecting and doing soul searching. Have they done the soul searching? Have they found the answers they need? Have they elevated? Okay, but the Lovers in the reverse definitely represents separation, a disconnection between you and someone. Okay, and the Emperor here, and this person wants to take control of the situation. Why is Divine Masculine here? The World. Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius energy. I don't know, you could have like a divine masculine that wants to come back around, or this person has evolved and maybe they've learned a lot of lessons. There could be a masculine energy that feel like they have learned a lot of lessons. They could be the one that has done the soul searching. Guys, I'm getting like with the shady person, this could be a friendship. So I'm getting like a lover that may want to reconcile here, and also like past friends. Okay, past friends, you're like, I don't know, I feel like that's where the shadiness is coming from as well. But when it comes to this divine masculine, you may also have some concerns, okay, because you could have went through some triggers, some lessons with this person, but you're not for sure. But with the divine masculine energy, it's giving me that any masculine here may have yeah, look, the King of Swords. This is someone that has come into enlightenment. They're clear. They have clarity about things now, right? About what they want. You know, they are very clear. They're very direct. So this person may want to come back and reveal some things here. With the moon here, a lot of things has come to the surface for them. So they could have done some soul searching. They could have learned some lessons. Shady friends, be a little bit concerned about that type of reconciliation, okay? All right, so Pisces, Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, all major arcanas here. Oh, well, except for the King of Swords, but still a very strong card. So I do feel like whoever this masculine energy is, somebody has done some soul searching. They're ready to come back towards you, see what can be done here. Let's see, but round and round, round and round with cycles, triggers, and lessons. You're definitely tired of going round and round with someone, which is why I said you have been in this space where you're cutting things out. If you feel like it's a waste of time, if you feel like people are not pouring back into you, you're cutting it out. You're not even responding to messages that you feel like people are just bullshitting, or you're really thinking things through before you reconcile with people. So be mindful, guys. You got some people wanting to come back around here. 2 of Wands in the reverse. Look at that. And you might be choosing not to go down certain paths with people again. Okay. The Ace of Cups. And the Knight of Swords. So yeah, I told you, you have people that want to come back, right, and express their love, maybe offer some sort of, new beginning with this Ace of Cups here. You have people that want to, maybe they miss you and they really do want to come back around, but you're in a place of where you feel like you're gonna have to make some decisions here. You got the Knight of Swords in the reverse. Okay. Okay, let's see. You got regret. I wish this never happened. And this disagreements. I wish you understood how I feel. So whoever this person is, they there was definitely some disagreements between you, maybe a few people here, okay? But I do feel like you got individuals that really regret messing things up with you. They really regret losing you as a friend, as a lover, however it goes, okay? Maybe they're thinking back on these disagreements that you guys may have had. Um, and yeah, they want to come back with this, but self-love, I am still trying to heal. So I feel like that's your energy. It's like, listen, I'm not over it. This is why you're taking your time. This is why maybe you're really seeing people for who they are. Like I'm looking past the mask this time. Okay, you're not just taking people in at surface or face level value anymore. At face value anymore. Okay, you are searching for a divine masculine energy, who I do feel like is coming in your life pretty soon. And it is because you are clearing out and you're making room. You're loving yourself. So anytime you love yourself, you're only going to elevate into that divine masculine energy. If you're a masculine Scorpio, that's your energy. You're evolving. But if you're feminine Scorpio, this could be what you are attracting in, because you're loving yourself. And then at the bottom, you have irreplaceable. The way you love can never be matched. We know that, Scorpio. That's why everyone fight back to get back in our lives after they've completely messed things up, being shady, played games. Well, maybe you were being very authentic, okay? But once Scorpio get the cutting, you see how that King and that Queen of Swords came out. Okay, so I'm definitely feeling like that's for the masculine and the feminine energy. Let's see what else we got here. Yeah, people gonna have to prove themselves to you this time. I left before you could leave me. Now bury myself in work to forget about you, to forget you. So I left before you could leave me. So maybe somebody left quickly, like they left because they felt like, however it go, maybe you pulled the plug on something yourself because you felt like somebody was being shady or you couldn't trust, and so you just left, you just moved on. Okay, but they want to come back here. Or somebody left because it was like, oh, well, Scorpio, I know they're going to cut me off now, so let me go on and cut them off. Let me go on and let this go. And the whole time, now they wishing they could come back around. Third party. You do feel like somebody was shady in the past. Maybe they picked another relationship or connection over this. And that's why you're like, you ain't coming back over here now. Maybe that something didn't work with somebody, Now they're trying to spin the block to you. Okay, recognition. See, they recognize who you are now. They recognize this connection. They recognize this friendship, this relationship. But they let some other things get in the way. Third party can also just be anything that could have just gotten in the way to why you feel like this person could not invest or really give you time. Maybe they've been thinking about how they let other things get in the way of this connection. You have soulmate. So once again, I do feel like I said, you do have a soulmate energy that is coming in that's going to recognize who you are. They recognize you. They see you. And then you have these people too. They recognize you and they see you too, but it's after the fact, right? And then you have surrender. So you're definitely surrendering something here, you know. You're letting go. You're finding peace. Okay. Um, you have a love child. Somebody could have had a child on you. Okay. Turning your back. Damn. And then behind that, closing this cycle. Well, Knight of Swords, somebody's definitely trying to rush in here before they miss this opportunity or they lose this complete opportunity with you. Page of Swords, they're watching. Eight of Swords in the reverse, they are hella scared that this is, like, it's no reconciling with you at this point. And they know that that sword energy is definitely, you know, Scorpios don't mind cutting something out. You have addiction, codependent, obsession, possession, controlling, has a block or a restraint. Someone has an addiction here. Maybe they have an addiction to you. They're codependent. Keys on the ring. Many options, decisions. Unconventional. String along. One night stand. So maybe somebody had a one night stand. You do got love child here. So I told you somebody could have had a child. This could be something you're not really wanting to go back on. You could have a lot of options here as well. Okay. Yeah, but you guys are not investing any time in anything that you feel like is wasting your time at this point. You have acts, breakup, separation, stop the pattern, silent treatment, abandonment. So they feel abandoned. There's definitely a breakup or a separation here, but you feel like you did it because you felt like this person was shady. You had to cut out a lot of shady individuals out your life, okay? That you're not really trying to go back on. Mirror, you have behind that mirror, mirroring each other, self-image, relationships, reflect our wounds and introspection. See, you're breaking connections off and you're really going into introspection. You're really looking in the mirror like, what do I need to do here? Okay. And right behind that, you have the chaser. Chaser in a codependent relationship, fear of abandonment issues. So that could be why someone's chasing. Like I said, they are codependent here. Okay. And healthy choices, making healthy choices in love and in life, self-love, self-care, being happier, healing heart, and healing from heartbreak, freedom from toxic relationship or addiction. So you're breaking free here, okay? Because people are still codependent on you, okay? They're still coming back because they need that Scorpio love, but yet they use it, they abuse it, they take it for granted, okay? They're wanting to spin that block here. All right, Scorpio. Well, that was your reading. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Like, share, subscribe, comment, hit that bell. And I will see you guys next time.